Good morning. It's the 14th of November, 2024. I just got back from my hard run. That's when I'm drenched in sweat. I'm out of breath, but regardless, it was very tough. I can barely even breathe right now, but it was very tough. I do want to apologize for not posting as often. I did take a break this week, pretty much. Took a break just to really bring myself back together and kind of chill out, because last week I was really burnt out. So it's a good time to just chill out, since I pretty much don't have a job. So yeah. But update on the job situation. I did find a new company, so that's good. But I'm still searching for multiple companies and having multiple interviews right now. So I'm kind of just seeing which one best suits me and which one I would like to work for more. So that's kind of the situation now. It's not bad, but I should be working next week again, back on cold calling. So that's good. So I have a purpose, or not a purpose, but I have something to do. That's the situation right now. Today's agenda is really nothing, because I am taking a deload too from the gym, since my body is just very, how would you say, it's very tired. So I'm not performing too well in the gym either. So I decided to take a deload in the gym and take a deload from work. Give myself, that time to really recover and gather my thoughts and, bring myself back together. But that's the situation right now. So next week I should be up and running again. Back to the gym, back with more running, and back to work. But yeah, so today's agenda is really nothing. I'm just chilling out today. Just went for a run. Probably gonna head out and just enjoy some time out. But I'll probably have a talk with you guys in the car. Probably we'll have a talk about something, just because I went through it. So I feel like I need to share it with you, to give you some more insights of what was going on with me, but also to help you out. So we'll definitely have a talk, but right now I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna rest a little bit because I am very tired. But yeah, I also do have a Rode mic, like those little ones that you grab right here. I do have those. I forgot I had them, so I might start using those. I might actually carry them on me now, and I'll see the difference between the audio, and you guys give me feedback if it's any good or not. But I think I'm gonna start using those more, just because the phone isn't really, I guess, the best audio. I think a mic would be a lot better. And I need to invest into a camera. I already have a camera, but it's just, these phones nowadays, bro, they're just so much better than the camera. And I need a SIM card, because that one's full, and SIM cards aren't really so cheap. So I'll have to see with that situation. But I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go eat, and I'll see you guys in the car. Okay, so like I said, today isn't gonna be too hardcore. It's just gonna be chill today. So that's gonna be like that until Sunday. Next week is when I'm gonna be back on the grind. But I'm always the type of guy to keep going at it every day. Obviously, you need to rest. One day I take off. It's probably Sunday or Thursday, but I take a day off just so I don't get burnt out so much. But I'm always the type of guy to keep going for more. And I work all the time, because quite frankly, if I don't work, bro, it's if I don't work, I don't know, I just feel, when I don't work, I feel the sense of urgency. I just need work every day for me to stay okay mentally, I guess. That's just how my thought process works now. But yeah, but besides that, I wanted to talk about something else. I wanted to address what basically happened to me a couple days ago. So like I previously mentioned in my other video, my last video, I believe it was my last video, I said how, basically I don't have a job anymore because of the circumstances that changed in the business. But, something happened in business. I'm not going to go too deep into detail. happening in the business, so everything got messed up, and I had to leave because there's really no other choice. It's just not beneficial to me. So I had to leave, unfortunately. And it was such a good business. Like, I genuinely enjoyed the niche, which was wholesale real estate. I really liked it. I really liked making the calls. It's not something that I would dread doing. Like, I would love doing the job. But things happen. And like I said, I'm a very religious person. I believe in God. So I was just trying to see what God was trying to teach me in that moment. Like, what was the lesson there, right? And at first, obviously, I was so confused why, that was happening to me. And I had no idea why all of that was happening to me, even though I put in the work. So I prayed to God and I asked him, what's the lesson to be learned here? Like, what am I not seeing? Because even though, you're going through the worst things possible, don't be the type of person to be like, why is this happening to me? Why only me? Just think about it like, what's the lesson being learned here? Like, what are you supposed to be learning in this moment? So I prayed to God about it, and I got clarity of pretty much why it happened. But I believe it happened because I shifted my focus over to work and everything else instead of God, when initially top priority was God. My focus was on God, and then the rest came second, right? So I believe that's what happened. My focus and my priorities just shifted towards more of money, business, work, and obviously, that's not good. So I believe God did what he did just to bring me back to him and say, don't get blinded by the things of this world. Don't let your focus shift over to all these other things that don't really matter. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, God is the only thing that matters in your life, If you seek God, you have a good relationship with him and have good faith, you're going to live good, You're going to live good. Obviously, it's not all sunshine and rainbows because we go through so much as Christians, through all these battles, these spiritual warfares. But besides that, bro, it's just a better lifestyle. It's a better way of living. Plus, that's really why we're on this earth, to serve Christ. But yeah, so I believe that was the lesson I was taught. And it was hard. It was hard, the first day, because it was going so well. I was working hard. I was getting pretty good leads. Like, every week, I was getting, I believe, 2 leads a week. I was putting in the work, and then it all got taken away from me. So obviously, I was a little bit devastated. It's only, it's only normal. But then the next day, I was like, what needs to be learned here? And let's not overreact about the situation, because it's not the end of the world after all, I know I may not be in the best financial spot right now, but I have so much faith in Christ that everything will work out. Doing what I do, I just know 100% that he's got me, I have no doubt in my mind that I will make it, and Christ will help me get there. So the first day, I started doubting myself, and I started doubting Christ a little bit, and I even got a little bit mad at him, because you gotta understand that in my position, I've worked so hard these past months to try and make something out of this job and a living, and prove, whoever's doubting me that this is possible. And I'm not doing that just to flex on them, but to show them that this is genuinely possible, that it's not impossible what I'm doing. So obviously I was a little upset, but I came to my senses the second day and realized that mindset that I had is just, it's not good. So yeah, but what I want to say to you guys, even though in my situation I hit rock bottom pretty much, I encourage you guys to never give up, because I wanted to give up in that moment. I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't want to give up, because I had put so much work in, and all of that work just to not work out in my favor anymore. yeah, I was a bit upset because I put in all of that work just for like nothing to come out of that, you know. So it was only normal for me to be, you know, upset, but you know, I had those thoughts of, you know, I'm gonna give up, like this is too much. I put so much effort, so much time into this just for it to not work out for me. And quite frankly, bro, it's like you don't want to think like that, you know. Whatever happens to you, just know it's for a reason, you know. There's always a reason behind it. There's always a lesson to be learned. So don't beat yourself up over it. But yeah, I encourage you, what position you're in, whether it be school, whether it be business, wherever it is, I encourage you to not give up. Because look at me, take me for example, right? I hit rock bottom, which I'm currently at right now. And when you're at rock bottom, it's like, what else do you really do? You can't go further down. All you can do is go up, right? You've heard that term so many times. But the only way is up. So in my situation, it's like I can't really give up because it's really all I have now. Other than my business, it's really all I have. So it's like, do I want to give up and work a regular job and just, you know, slave my life away? Or am I going to do something and stop being such a wuss and start looking for more opportunities? Because at the end of the day, there's multiple and millions of jobs out there that you can get. So instead of being a wuss, I manned up and said, you know, I'm stronger than this. God obviously put this in my path as a lesson and a way to be more stronger. So now I'm stronger. I feel like now I'm gonna work even harder than I was working before. Like I just know everything is gonna start to work out now, because so many opportunities have opened up so far. I've reached out to so many businesses and they've all reached back to me and they seem interested in me because of my experience. So it's not the end of the world. I have some opportunities here, and I currently just found a job that I really like those two partners, so they can actually help out my business and my dad's business as well. So that's a great opportunity right there, and I can make pretty good money off of it. Obviously it's not going to be as good money as the last business I was in, which was like super high ticket. Like I could have made really good money off of that business, but I'm not going to beat myself up over it, you know. Some things are just not meant to be. Some things are meant to be ended. So I'm not going to, you know, be upset about it. Money's money at the end of the day. So I could be in the worst financial spot, which I'm at right now, but I trust the Lord to provide all of that for me no matter what time, because His timing is perfect, like they say. So I'm not going to doubt His plan. I have full faith that I am going to make it, and I am going to make good money, but I'm going to keep Him as my top priority. And this time I'm not going to get blinded by the work and the hustle. So I encourage you, whatever you're doing, to also prioritize Him, and don't take it so lightly. Write it down every day on a journal or whatever it may be to remember yourself, because when you're hustling and you're doing all this hard work, you're obviously going to think, yeah, I'm going to keep God as my top priority, but you don't even notice it. You just get blinded and your focus just gets shifted to all these other things that don't matter. And that happened to me. Take it from me. So don't make the same mistake I made, because everything will get taken away from you. You will get humbled and you will return to God. So I ask you to not take it lightly and to take it very seriously. So that's my advice to you. But the main point here is never give up, have good faith, and prioritize God no matter what you're doing, whether it be school, whether it be work, whether it be whatever it may be, whether it be your business. Prioritize Him, and never quit. Because if you think about it, sometimes people quit right before victories. It's like you might be going through so much struggle right now, but that might be a good thing. That might mean that you're getting closer to your goal. Maybe that's why you're struggling more now. So whatever happens, whatever failures you're going through, let that be your motivation. It's hard at first. It's hard the first day. But remember that you have the Creator on your side. And He'll help you out. So never give up. Prioritize God in whatever you're doing. And don't lose that focus with God. Keep Him as your number one focus. And I promise you, everything will fall into its place again. And who knows, maybe it'll even go better for you. So that's my advice to you. But yeah, on that note, I do have more to say, but I'm kind of running short on time here. So I will upload next week more, obviously. Maybe I'll create some shorts towards the end of this week. So I'll see what happens. But yeah, remember that the only limits you have are the limits that you put on yourself. And with that, I will see you guys sometime next week. And I'll probably post some shorts this week, so you can stay tuned for that. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next week.